What is going on, YouTube? It's your favorite YouTuber, me and my kicks. And you know everybody doing their top 10s this year. So I had to go ahead and switch it up just a little bit and give you guys my top 10 steel sneaker pickups of 2021, man, coming up. As always, you got to do a couple honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention is the Mache Gowashes. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name too crazy, but this shoe is definitely clean. This came out this year, and I completely missed the pre-order when he had it because I didn't know about Mache at the time. So, you know, I ended up having to get this shoe via eBay. And as you can see, it got crazy colors, man. The tie-dye rainbow color is just crazy. You know, he was doing pre-orders for the shoe. The retail price of the shoe is like $300 plus the shipping. It's like it turns into like $320, $330, and you know, I ended up finding this shoe on eBay for about $400 ship. Now that's over, like, you know, retail, or over what, you know, the retail price of this was. But you know, go on eBay and try and find this shoe size 11. Like, you can't find it. And every like rare size that you find, people are just going crazy with the resale price. They're charging like $450, $500. So to be able to get this shoe for $400 when, you know, like resale on this shoe is just kind of up in the air, because it's not that many pairs of this shoe out, because it was a pre-order, and after the pre-order he stopped sales on the shoe. So just to get this at the price that I want is definitely great, and I had to add it on as an honorable mention. So coming in as my first honorable mention is the Mache Gowashes. All right, last honorable mention is the Adidas 1.0 Ultra Boost Washington Huskies edition. Whatever year that this came out, I had put this on my top 10 shoes that I missed out on that year because I really wanted this shoe. You know, I like the 3M upper on the shoe, that purple mixed with the white, and then you got that like gold hit on the back. But overall, this is definitely a clean shoe. When this came out, it was very hyped. Like, resale on the shoe was like $350, like $400, sometimes $300, just depending on where you went. Luckily, I was able to find this on eBay, slightly worn, for I want to say like $150, $160. So that's definitely a steal in my opinion, because I always wanted this shoe, but I just wasn't going to pay like a crazy resale price. And to get this shoe for under retail, slightly worn, you can't beat that, man. So coming in as my last honorable mention is the Adidas 1.0 Ultra Boost Washington Huskies edition. Coming in at number 10 is the Nike Air Max 1 Bacon edition. When this shoe came out, it was a lot of hype on it. It sold out instantly, and people was trying to charge like $220, $250 for the shoe. And you know, I was just saving up my money, waiting for a nice good deal. And eventually I had my money saved up, and I was gonna pull the trigger and pay like $220, $250 for the shoe. Luckily, you know, before I went on there, I did some research, and I saw in one of my Facebook groups, some guy was selling this for retail. So I went on ahead and picked this up for retail plus shipping. And what's crazy is like the hype on these was pretty high at first, but then they like died over time, because like one time I remember I was shopping at some mall, and at a finish line they had like a small restock of this shoe, and nobody was going after it. Like, it was just there chilling, and I was just like surprised, because I remember when this first came out, Air Max Day, everybody was trying to like get their little bucks off on this. They was trying to get their little resale, but me, I just stood firm, and I was able to get this for the price that I want. Definitely a great shoe, definitely a classic shoe. Nice fall colors. You know, it's crazy that bacon, the color of bacon, can come in so many different colors, but you throw it all on the shoe and it really smacks, man. I'm glad I was able to get this in the collection for retail. So coming in at number 10 is the Nike Air Max 90 Bacon edition. Coming in at number 9 is a twofer. You got two Reebok questions. The first one is the Candyland joints. Definitely a clean shoe. I like this shoe. You know, I knew when this came out, like, people wasn't going to really be going too crazy for them, so I could sit back and get them for a nice deal. I was able to pay like $100, $110 for these like a week or two after they came out. Same thing for the you know, Olympic joints. Like, I knew this shoe was nice. I wanted it in the collection. I was waiting for Reebok to pay tribute to Iverson's, you know, bronze medal for the 2004 USA team. I was just waiting for them to make a shoe that commemorates that. They didn't do it. They didn't really do it justice on this shoe, honestly, because they could have did some things that I really want changed on this shoe. But anyways, like, you know, these two shoes was nice and they came out. I waited, and I was able to get these for like $100, $110. You know, after they came out. Like, retail on this was like $160, I believe, and retail on this was like $150, $140. So to get it for 30-40 bucks under retail is definitely a steal. Now, like, I be going to Reebok outlets and stuff like that, and I be seeing these for even lower. Like, I be seeing these for like maybe like 90, 70 bucks, 90, 70 bucks. And I mean, once again, I'm not gonna beat myself up too bad that, you know, I didn't get it for that low of a price. But once again, you know, I didn't have to really, you know, reach out and get those deals that I did get. I just, you know, tapped some people on the shoulders. They was able to make the moves happen for me. So, you know, to be able to get a shoe a week or two after release and get it for the low, you can't beat that, man. So coming in at number 9 is these two Reebok questions. Coming in at number 8 is the Air Jordan 11 Low Concord Bread Edition. I was able to get this shoe for, I want to say retail was like 160, 170. I was able to get this shoe for about 110, 120 bucks. I was able to catch this at the Nike outlet in South Chicago. They had these for I want to say retail plus 30% off. So whatever 30% off retail was, I was able to get this shoe for that price. And you know, at first I was like kind of on the fence about this shoe because I already got the Concords and I already got the Breads. But you know, to get this shoe for under retail in the collection, you can't really beat it, man. So I had to go ahead and add it to this list. So coming in at number 8 is the Air Jordan 11 Low Concord Bread. Coming in at number 7 is the Reebok Question Low Throwback Phillies Edition. Definitely a clean shoe. And I was able to get this for a steal because I had like a $40 Finish Line gift card, and these were sitting on Finish Line, so I was able to add it to the cart, and I was able to get this for only 90 bucks. Retail on these was 120, if I'm not mistaken. So with the tax, I was able to pay like 90 bucks for it, and I definitely like this shoe. Definitely a clean shoe. I love the Philadelphia Phillies throwback colors, and for them to throw it on the question, I'm definitely gracious of that, and I'm definitely glad that I didn't have to pay retail for that shoe because I was sitting on that Finish Line gift card for the longest. So this coming in at number 7 is the Reebok Question Low Throwback Phillies Edition. Coming in at number 6 is the Asics Gel Light 3 Toro Edition. This was a collaboration with Concepts. This came out last year, and I really wanted the shoe but missed out on it. This was in my top 10 shoes that I missed out on in 2020. So to be able to get this in 2021 for a great deal was definitely great. I want to say, like, I got this off eBay. They was charging like $250, $260 for this, and I recently did like a paid study, and that paid study was for 125 bucks. And you know, once you get a chance to redeem your card or whatever, you can like choose anything you want to put it towards. You can do like an Amazon gift card, you can do an eBay gift card. So I figured, why not, let me do an eBay gift card. And I seen these like on the eBay site for like $250. So after taxes and everything, it was like $275. So you know, I added that card plus like $150, and I was able to get these for basically retail. And you know, and since like I didn't really work hard for the gift card, like I was like in a study for like an hour on Zoom at the crib chilling. So you know, that's not really hard work to me. So since I was able to turn that non-hard work into a gift card and add it on top of my money, hard earned, to get this shoe, I had to go ahead and throw it on the list, man. But this is definitely a clean shoe. That pink, like there's those different colors and types of pink that came throughout the shoe, it really makes the shoe pop in my opinion, man. So coming in at number 6 is the Asics Gel Light 3 Concepts Collaboration Toros. Coming in at number 5 is the Nike Lebron 8 Graffiti Edition. When these came out, you know, I was interested in the shoe. I wanted them, but like, you know, I didn't necessarily want to pay retail for them. And when they came out, it was a little hype on them. Then that hype instantly died out. And, you know, I found these at my local Nike outlet, and I had a $100 gift card doing the study that I was telling you about earlier when I got the Asics. I had another study that I did. It was like worth $100. So I had that $100 gift card, you know, burning a hole in my pocket. They had these for retail at the South Chicago outlet. So basically I only paid $100 for this shoe realistically. And you know, for retail, I don't necessarily want the shoe, but for under retail, you can definitely get these in the collection. I like that graffiti theme, the graffiti look. It really smacks hard with these Lebrons. And what's so crazy is like they are releasing Lebron samples that was going for like 400, 500, 1,000 bucks back in the day. They're releasing it for retail and no one is picking it up, man. It's so crazy. Like when you give the people what they want, or give the people more like inventory or stock than what they want, the price just shoots down, man. Like to get these for like $100, you could have never seen these 10, 11 years ago when the LeBron 8s initially came out, and these was a sample. So glad I was able to get this shoe. Let me stop rambling. Number 5, LeBron 8 Graffiti Edition. Coming in at number 4 is the Saya Collective Inverno Scooter colorway. The reason I was able to get these for the low is because recently the founder of Saya, Devlin, he has really been like treating his customers horrible. And, you know, it's really been like showing like a lot of his loyal customers that used to spend, you know, some spent tens of hundreds of $1,000s on them. Like they just say, you know what? I don't want to deal with this man no more. Let me sell his merch, his shoes, all that for like the lowest prices possible. And one of his peoples, they had this shoe for maybe about like 2 weeks to like 3 weeks. They wore it a little bit, but you know, after a while, they just couldn't really rock with the man anymore. And they was like, you know what, man, whatever the best price is, they get this shoe. Now this shoe retail at $400, and I like this shoe, but I didn't want to pay no $400 for this shoe. So I inboxed him. I was like 240 ship, and he was like, cool, man, you got it. I was surprised that he went that low. So he shipped these shoes to me, and I was able to get these for 240. Like this shoe is worth 200, 250. Like in my opinion, just like the way it looks, the boldness of it, the thick sole. You know, this is like one of those. This is like a cross in between like casual and, you know, designer a little bit. So I like this shoe. I like the concept of the shoe. It's definitely one of the better like Saya models that he ever made. So to get this shoe for under retail, way under retail at 240, you can't beat it. Even though, I mean, I personally have like hopped off the Saya bandwagon. Like he, you know, I don't like the way he treats his customers. Like he really treats the people that buys his products and support him. He really treats them like shit, and it's crazy, man. But anyways, let me stop rambling again. This is my number 4 pick. The Saya Somewhere in America Inverno Scooter colorway. Got this for $240 when the retail was $400. Sheesh. Coming in at number 3 is the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 Volt Edition. I always wanted this shoe. I want to say they retroed this year or last year. I forgot which year it came out, but man, I wanted this shoe so bad. And what's so crazy is like these shoes, like this was you could have easily got this for under retail if you were a size 11 or below. Anything above that, like 11 and a half, 12, you could not find this for under retail. And I was searching, man. I really wanted this shoe. This in the solar red, so I always had this on the list. I seen it was going on StockX for the low, so I was able to win a bid of like $125. So at the door, I paid like $140 for these, and retail on this shoe was $180. So that's definitely a great steal in my opinion, because I definitely wanted these shoes. I want to say these was also in my top 10 shoes that I missed out on last year or the year before then or whatever. So to be able to get a shoe that I wanted from the previous years for under retail is always the best type of steals in my opinion. You really can't beat that with a stick. But anyways, coming in at number 3 is the Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 Volt Edition. Coming in at number 2 is the Reebok Answer 5 Iverson Classic Edition. This shoe is kind of weird, man. Like this shoe strictly just went out to like Marshalls and Rosses because this was supposed to come out during the game. Oh, but they end up canceling the entire Iverson Classic game, and I guess they scrapped the extra pairs. And I always wanted the shoe because I like the upper of the shoe. The upper matches the midsole. You got that navy upper with that, like, you know, Georgetown Hoya, you know, midsole. It really just makes the shoe pop. I didn't like the Reebok Question Iverson Classic because they had that black upper, and it kind of contrasted too hard with the midsole in my opinion. So when they made these, I definitely had to get it. And what's so great about these is like when these first started coming out, people started picking them up at Ross and Marshalls, and they was putting them on eBay for like, you know, they was getting these shoes for like $100, maybe 120, and they was like putting it out there for like 200, 250. So I seen my size and I put in a bid of like $180 for it, and the dude kept denying me. He was like, no, you know, you gotta come with a higher price. You gotta come with a higher price. So I said, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna just go ahead and wait. 5-6 months later, he got this same shoe on there for like $150. So then I threw an offer of $120 and he took it, man. So this just goes to show you that if you wait patiently, it can definitely pay off, man. Like I was prepared to pay around like $190, $200 for this shoe. And when I just waited 5-6 months, I was able to get this shoe for $130 shipped, man. So, you know, a lot of people don't necessarily rock with answer fives. They don't really rock with questions or Reebok and stuff like that. But I still do. The A4s, the A5s, the A6s, the Reebok questions are some of my most favorite shoes of all time. And when you give me a nice colorway, I got to go ahead and take it, man. So coming in at number 2 is the Reebok Answer 5 Iverson Classic Edition. Last but not least, coming in as my number 1 steal of 2021 is the Lebron 3 Home Edition. And this, I want to say this shoe came out last year. I always wanted this shoe, but I could not find this for a deal in my size. Like, I've been seeing people like pick these up for like 90 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks in their size at the outlet, but I could not find a size 12 because that's what I wear in LeBron 3s. I could not find a size 12 at the outlet at all. I couldn't find it for any deal. Everything was like above 200. Retail price on this was 180, I believe. So long story short, one of my friends on Facebook, we in the same Facebook group. He posted these worn twice for 75 bucks, man. So I hit him up instantly and I flew the money over to him and I was able to get these shoes. And what's crazy about these is since they cost so low, since these was only 75 bucks and they was already worn, I like see myself gravitating towards these shoes. Like, I've rocked these shoes at least 2-3 times this year because, like, since it's already got dirt on the soles, I'm like, you know what? And since it costs so low, I'm like, you know what, man? And it's white, black, and red. You can easily match a fit with it. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and rock these joints. And I'm definitely glad that I was able to get this shoe for so much under retail because this was a shoe I needed in the collection, but I wasn't trying to pay that price. And you know, LeBron 3 is a great silhouette. To get a shoe for 75 bucks, you can't beat it, man. So coming in as my number 1 steal of 2021, the LeBron 3 Home Edition. All right, guys, that is my top 10 steal sneaker pickups of 2021. What did you think of the list? Comment down below the top 3 shoes that I pulled out that you like. Also, comment down below what's the biggest sneaker steal that you got of 2021, man, and we could chop it up in the comment section. Also, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing, man? Hit that subscribe button. Takes nothing but a couple seconds and you'll be notified of when I drop future videos. And lastly, peace.